All right, Detroit, we are back. So we got a big video here. We've got all of our roster, like all of our contracts taken care of so far. I do want to check to make sure we've got the, sorry for the noise in the background, but it won't be lasting that long. I want to keep on checking to see when the hire staff comes up, because that is what I want. But free agency, I want to build a playoff team in free agency right now. So yeah, we can also hire staff. So let's focus on free agents first. But the way we're gonna have to do that is let's go in here. So what we're looking at, we've got our first line center down. Now Lucas Raymond, I do want to be playing first line right wing time. He had 23 goals, 39 assists. I think he's good enough. We got a two-way forward. We got Larkin as a playmaker, so we need a first line sniper for him. Seider did grow to an 88, which is good. He does want an extension. So what I want to go ahead and do first is extend the players that we want extended to make sure we have our core. So what we're talking about is the three that are guarantees are Seider. Let's go ahead and give him an extension. Now I'm thinking we lock him up for 8 years at 6.3. Let's try it, because if we can get that, that's a great deal for an 88 overall defenseman with X factors. Now Raymond, I would like to also get him on an 8-year deal. We might be able to get him at like 7.2. because I know he'll grow. So let's try 7.2 at 8. If we can have him as our first line winger for the future, that would be great. So let's go ahead and get Raymond there. And then Berggren, I 100% want to extend as well. Theoretically, I could put him on an 8. And I could put him at like a 2.5. And even if he caps out at 82, that's a really good third liner scorer for the future. So we're going to offer that. So we offered Seider 6.5. We offered Raymond, I don't even remember what we offered him. But so we're looking at first line right wing. We've got our first line taken care of with Bedard, Raymond, and Larkin. Now second line is where we can toss in Kubalik. We have, let's see what we're looking at here. So Kubalik, Fabry isn't bad. They're both second line forwards. So Kubalik, Fabry is a good one. It's a good little combination. But we need, I think we're going to go after a second line center. Third line, we then have Berggren. Let's see. So let's just go to forwards here. There we go. Okay. So first line, second. And then, so we need a second line center. We got Berggren on the third line. I honestly wouldn't even mind putting Zadina on the third line. So we need a third line winger and or center. I mean, like Berggren is there at center, but he'll never win a faceoff. I don't know why his faceoff rating is so bad, but he can't play the wing. It's really hard to use him. But realistically, we can just toss him out of position and then get a winger. So a third line winger. So second line center, third line winger. And then we have Rasmussen, Veleno. So we need another fourth line, I would say winger, because we have two centers here that can play the middle spot. So as long as both of them don't go down, then we still have a center for that fourth line. So second line center, third and fourth line wingers. So let's go ahead and check out what free agency has for us. We should easily be able to find that. So second line center is what we need to find. I'm looking for 84, 85, 86 type of deal. So let's go ahead and we're just going to go to centers. Now, I don't want any RFAs. So we're going to go to UFAs here. All right, so we got a lot of choices here. Now, Evan Rodriguez is not exactly something I want to go at. Kampf wouldn't be bad. 81 faceoffs, two-way forward. And or we could go for Krejci as another rental and then check next year. He does have top 6, meaning he could drop off again, but it is only 1 year. I have the money for it. And the veteran leadership should help that second line. I mean, it's Fabry and Kubalik, so they've definitely got leadership already. I just don't want to really sign like Lars Eller or Jonathan Taves. I mean, Taves doesn't want much money, but I think Krejci is probably the best option. Yeah, I think we're going to go after Krejci. I mean, Bergeron's got a lot of X factors here. That could help the chem. But I don't really want to sign him to 2 years. And I don't really want to spend that much money just as of right now. So let's go ahead and offer Krejci, second line center. We're going to go ahead and beef up his contract for this year to make sure we get him. So let's go ahead and do that. Now a third line winger could be any of these guys in here. So maybe someone like Eric Halla. That wouldn't be a bad option. Yeah, we can go Eric Halla here. So 2 years I'm fine with. We can go ahead and bump him up to like 4 mil. Let's go ahead and do that. And then a fourth liner. So someone in here somewhere. So Derek Grant, Trent Frederick. Well, we want a winger, so I don't want to spend that much money. We could go Grant. We could also go Kerfoot. Yeah, let's go Kerfoot. All right, let's bump him up to like 2.25 for 1 year. There we go. Okay, so that's all of our forwards. Now we can go back and look at what we need on defense to make us a contender team. This isn't like what we're doing here to lock it in forever. This is right now while our young guys are still grown in Bedard's first year. How do we make it the best team we can without putting us in a locked situation? We need pretty much everything on defense. So that's where a lot of our money is going to go. So we're looking at probably, let's go 4 NHL ready defensemen, 185 or above, and then the rest just underneath, and we can work on what we're looking at there. So head over to defenseman here. Let's go UFAs again. I'm not giving up any draft picks. We still got 2 first rounders. So no 86s. And all these guys got teams interested. Interesting. So, I mean, like, someone like Graves isn't awful. Does he fit on any specific line for us? We don't know. What about Orlov? Fits defensive pairing 2. What about someone like Gavrikov? Eric Johnson, 1 year rental. I mean, he's a 1 year rental, so that's not too bad, even if he doesn't fit. I want someone to pair with Seider. To me, that'll be Graves. We don't know for sure though, and I don't want to give him 5 years if he's not a good fit. I mean, I could offload him if he doesn't work. So realistically, signing him to a 5 doesn't mean I have to stick with him for 5. So let's go 5 at 4.8. Let's try for Graves. Then we can go Eric Johnson as a rental, 1 at like 4.75 should get him. Then we can go ahead and grab up someone like Gardner, no. Connor Clifton. No. Gardner, I mean, Scott Mayfield. I don't want penalty takers. I might go Gardner. I think I'm gonna go Gardner. We're gonna offer him like 3.8. And then we'll go someone like, we could go Nudi Vara, we could go Carson Soucy. Soucy wouldn't be bad. We could also go someone like Brandstrom. Is he a UFA? He's a UFA. Yeah, let's go Brandstrom. I want to get him. So we're going to go 2 years at like 2.5 actually. Let's try that. Alright, so there's a way to see approach, right? Yep, approach. So we did approach all these guys and we offered them more money than they were asking. So hopefully we can go there. Yeah, that's rough. But if I can sign them, I do have some confidence in that defensive core. Gardner, I mean, yeah, he fits defensive pairing 2, power play line 1, and all penalty killing lines. So that's decent for chemistries. Could fit defensive pairing 3. And then we've got Eric Johnson. Potentially fits all of them. And then we don't know about Ryan Graves, but that's the guy I would rather pair with Sider. So let's go ahead and advance a couple days. I know our goalies are taken care of, so we're good there. Actually, before advancing days, now let's go look at staff. So, coaches. Let's see, we do have a lot of A head coaches here in year 2. Yeah, someone like Daniel Mercier. 49 team fit. No, what about Devereaux? 61, that's not bad. How does Bedard feel about him? I don't see Bedard there. I want to make sure that, yeah, so like this guy would be fine as well. About Wingles, 59. Sider doesn't like him at all. What about Byers? Yeah, I mean, we just don't know about Bedard, which kind of sucks. Realistically, so he's got 2 teams interested. He's got A teaching still, so someone like this wouldn't be bad. Sexton, let's see. 61 team fit. I mean, Devereaux seems to have the highest, seems to have the best. I mean, Raymond loves him. Larkin's good with him. Kubalik, Fabry, Sider's alright. Berggren's good. Wallman's good. So theoretically, I could try to see who Connor Bedard is the most like, and then see if it'll match up. Yeah, let's try it. So let's go view contracts here. All right, so where's Bedard? Connor Bedard here. All right, what is his? You can't see his scheme so far, or preferred strategies. That's interesting. Okay, so we just won't know when it comes to Bedard. That's rough. Okay, well, I guess we just find the one that works the best, which I think might be that Devereaux guy. I mean, so Devereaux, what is Byers at? 59. Mercier, no, that's way too low. Wingles, 59. What about these A minuses? 49, definitely not. Hutton is at 55. Leahy is at 61. And then Sexton was at 61. Sexton was the really high for pretty much everybody but Mata and Wallman, and that's really nice. That first line should probably have some decent chemistry with Larkin all the way up there and Raymond all the way up there. Second line should be good. He should be pretty good too. So Isaiah Sexton wouldn't be bad. And he's got the A teaching, A power play, and he does not want much money and no teams are interested. All right. So yeah, we're going to fire the head coach. We're going to offer the job to Sexton. All right, let's see. So go ahead and go to coaching staff. Shelley. Team fit is only 55. No info on Bedard. Yep, you're gone, buddy. All right. So let's go ahead and fire coach. Bang. All right, so let's see. Slater. Let's go ahead and promote to NHL head coach. Let's see. 60% team fit. I should have made him interim. NHL assistant. Now we have to make him interim because we can't leave this screen without a head coach. So, all right, interim head coach. Gerard here. Looks fine for now. We can obviously rework these guys if we find someone better for those spots. The goalie coaches are rough. But best player chemistry has Nedeljkovic, so maybe getting Nedeljkovic in here might help him out. So we'll go ahead and look at that. AHL head coach. How old is this guy? 52. I'd like to get a younger AHL head coach that can grow. So that can like gain the XP and have all of his spots grow. So that would be nice to look for. It's just better AHL coaches. So we'll go ahead and do that after the head coach and after we look at assistants and everything. So let's go ahead and go to hire staff. All right, so we were looking at Sexton. So let's go ahead and get him in here. Let's make sure we get him up. We got a lot of budget here for coaching, so let's give him $2 million at 4 years. That's good with me. All right, so now let's go ahead and go back. I mean, we're looking at, are there any good enough? So let's just look at our coaching staff here, and we'll see what we could improve on. So associate coach is a B-. He's got an A+ penalty kill. Everything is B or C. So we're looking at associate coaches better than B-. Is there anybody? He's got an A+ penalty kill too. So let's see. NHL associate coach. They all seem to be B-. Let's see. So A+ penalty kill. Someone like this might not be bad for the A- in power play as well. Yeah, I mean, that would definitely be better. That's probably the best option right here. So yeah, Fotinos. We have Lance Fotinos. I mean, does the team fit matter? I don't know if the team fit matters on associate coaches. I'm actually not sure about that. None of them have a good team fit though. 61% on Sandlax, so let's see how Sandlax looks. Is that someone that we would be willing to replace? I mean, he's got A-, A- with A in coach influence, so that would still be better. All right, yeah, we're going to test it out. We're going to go Sandlack as an associate coach. So let's go fire our associate coach. Let's go get Sandlack. We're doing a revamp of the coaching staff for year 2 with all the new players and all of everything. We're trying it. So we got Gerard. Let's go ahead and fire Gerard. Let's go get Sandlack. All right, go back to hire coaches. We need the NHL associate, and we want Sandlack. There he is. Bang. Right there. Years wanted 7. Sure, I'll give you 7. I'll even give you 7 at like 1.35 maybe. We'll give you 7 at 1.35 as the associate. Sounds good. We can always fire him. So then we're looking at assistant coach. We don't have one right now. Okay, so let's go. Oh, so Slater is going to be, he could technically go back down to assistant coach. He's got a 60% team scheme fit, so we're going to go ahead and leave him. So hopefully we get those guys worked out. Now, let's look at an AHL head coach, someone that is very young that we could sign to the AHL that can grow down there with our AHL team. So we want AHL head coaches. We even have some B- already here. So none young in age. And I think that if we have a C, so let's see. We got a 46 out of C with Chapman. I think that would be a good fit. Get him to grow down there so that when our head coach now for the NHL goes away, we can go ahead and bring this guy that we've already been developing in our system. So Chapman, I'm going to have to fire the AHL head coach. All right, Daigle, you're out. And Chapman, I think it was. Let's see, AHL head coach, that's associate, AHL head coach. Yeah, Chapman, 46 years of age, 3 years wanted, only 0.6 mil, sounds good. AHL head coach. Let's go ahead and offer him like 850. I'm good. Let's do 750. Yeah, 749. There we go, perfect. All right, so that's the AHL head coach. Now we need an associate coach. So let's see, what do we got here? Anybody in their 40s still in the C minus? Yeah, there we go. This guy. No, we're only really worried about the head coach, so let's try to get the performance to be better. So like an A+ penalty kill we have there. A- power play. I mean, oh, there we go. Pretty much all C's across the board. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up this guy, Bartovich. Peter Bartovich. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy up. For the associate coach, we'll go ahead and offer you 600 a year. That's good with me. There we go, Peter Bartovich. All right, I think that's everybody for coaches. Let's go ahead and look at scouts now. So, we definitely want to look to see if we can grab any better overalls. So let's see, so like WHL, this guy, I mean, he's like, nah, he's got no good evaluation abilities. So he won't even give us accurate evaluations no matter what. So let's go ahead and see if we have any better scouts for the WHL. Well, let's see, higher scouts. Region is WHL. Let's see, anything better? I mean, definitely better than a D. Got this Endris guy. I do really want to focus on X Factor attribute. Is there anyone? C is going to be the best. So, yeah, Endris looks like our best choice here for the WHL. What's his region efficiency for there? A+. Okay, so we'd be good there. So let's go ahead and hire this guy on. We can go 125. That's good with me. All right, what else are we looking at? So, C- for USA Central. Let's see. That might be a harder one to come by. Let's see. We have USA. So we have C's. I mean, any good X Factor attributes here? We got a B- here. That's not bad. Garrison. He's got an A+ in all of them. So yeah, I think I like Garrison at USA Central better. We can go ahead and give him 155. We got a lot of scout budget, so we're not worried about that. So that's USA Central covered, so we can go ahead and fire both of these guys now. All right, bang and bang. All right, so we got row. What is region? What is that? Oh, rest of world. Okay, yeah, let's check and see if we can get someone better than a C- with good X Factor attributes. For rest of world, that's gonna be okay, so theoretically we could go all regions. See if there's anyone up here that we can toss in row. Let's see, so maybe someone like Russia, Kavasha might have a good rest of world. A-. Yeah, so we'd have to find someone like Russia or Nordic or something that would have a good rest of world. A-, A-. Europe, C-, so it'll have to be like Russia or... So that's a... Oh, so we got Sergei Datsuk. Get a Datsuk back in there, all C's. That wouldn't be bad. What's his X Factor attribute? It's a C. Let's go check our guy, see what he's looking like. Oh, that was it. Oh, I need to go back in there. Coaching staff here. All right, let's see what we're looking at. So, going to scouts here. All right, so sort by overall. What is this guy looking like? So is he's got a B-, but other than the B- and puck skills, X Factor is C-. No. So we're going to go ahead and fire Verdovsky. We're going to grab up that other guy. Let's see here. Now, who was it? It was Datsuk. Let's go ahead and sort by overall. Datsuk here. Yeah, Datsuk. Rest of world A plus, C's across the board. I like that. Okay, go ahead and offer him max money. There we go. There we go. All right, so now going back in, I think that takes care of all the C minuses. Now what we can go ahead and look at is we can go to higher scouts, see who the best are. So I thought there was an A in here, maybe not. So there is a B, but that's an AHL scout. Now, does he have any good? I mean, he's got A minus for USA West, and his evaluation abilities are pretty good. We could toss him in USA West. It's A minus efficiency, but we can toss him there because whoever gets uncovered from there would be good. Yeah, let's get him for USA. Let's go ahead and grab up Shea Weber. Wait, like actual? That could actually be Shea Weber. Okay. So now, I mean, it goes down to C's after that, so I think we're good. So let's go ahead and advance a couple days. We got free agents, we got coaches to look for, and we got scouts to look for. So let's go ahead and see how this is looking when we advance day a couple times. Let's see. Grand Rapids Griffins have fired. Yep, yes we did. All right, let's see what we got here. So Sandlack joins up. That's nice. Bartovich joined up. That's nice. Endros is a scout for us. Nice. Garrison. All right. Sergei Datsuk. Nice. All right. So let's keep on going here. Tristan Chapman accepted as a coach. Shea Weber is a scout for us. Nice. All right. Isaiah Sexton, we got our NHL head coach. That's big. Jake Gardner we got. Eric Johnson we got. Berggren extended. Raymond extended. Graves accepted. Halla accepted. Brandstrom accepted. Kerfoot did. We've got everybody we've asked for so far. All right, so let's see. What are our contracts looking like now? So I don't think we got our forward that we approached yet, right? No. All right, so let's go look. Who are we still waiting on? Let's try to find that out. So free agents. Looks like all skaters. We are waiting on Krejci. Okay, we're the only team interested still. So we should be able to grab up Krejci for this year, which would be really, really nice. That'll really fill out the team in a good way. All right, so let's see about coaching staff. Who are we still waiting on? Our coaching staff is set. Sweet. All right, so, our goalie coach is physical and our head coach style is physical. Okay, interesting. So team fit is 61, which I'm cool with. We can also look for better coaches every single year, and we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I think our coaching staff is good. Now scouts, what are we looking at here? We have 10 scouts so far. Can I see approach scouts here? I can't. But I don't think I would have approached anyone. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna have to fill in the regions that we don't have so far. So let's see here. We don't want Shea Weber in AHL North. Where did we want him again? We wanted him in USA West. Perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and it's not letting me change region yet, which is unfortunate. But we should be able to when it gets closer to being able to send them out because we can't even assign scouts right now. So yeah, we can't even assign them right now. So we'll be good. We can adjust them around after get everybody hired. So let me just actually pull up a notepad here on my other monitor so I can keep a tally of what regions we have hired. So we are going to have USA West. We need USA Central and East. Let's see if we have this. So we have USA East. We have 2 USA Easts. So where is Garrison going? We can put him on USA Central. Yeah, we can put him on USA Central, and then we have Fuller at USA East. Perfect. Okay, so we do have USA covered. All right. So then we're looking at, we have OHL covered. We have Q. We have the Q covered. We have Extra Liga covered. We have Liga covered. We have SHL, WHL. All right, and then what else? Let's see. We got Russia covered as well. Or I think Datsuk we were doing rest of world, but if he is an A+ in Russia, I know that rest of world never has many. We can actually just leave him in Russia. So we have Russia covered as well. Okay. So let's see. What are we missing? We have WHL, we have OHL, and we have Q. So the CHL is covered. We have SHL covered. Liga, we need Allsvenskan. So let's go ahead and find a scout for Allsvenskan. Let's see. So Allsvenskan is going to be Nordic, or was that Europe? Let's just check. So Allsvenskan is Nordic. Okay, so we're good here. So let's see what we got here. Any good X Factor? B and X Factor? That's exactly, that's good for me. Oberg, perfect. All right, so you are getting full hired here. Hopefully we can get you Mikhail Oberg. I know Columbus is interested. But we should be all right. Just in case they don't, is there someone we want to go after? I would probably go here. He's got B- Discovery. Yeah, I would probably go with Hotinen, but we're going to bank on Oberg. If not, we go Hotinen. So that's Nordic covered, because that'll be Allsvenskan. Okay. So then what about, let's see, USA we got covered. Europe, we need DEL, NLA, and ICE. DEL, NLA, and ICE for Europe. So, let's see, what is this guy at? We need DEL, NLA, and ICE. Okay, so we're definitely getting this Pushkarev, so I think we just get these three. I think these three, I mean, Lindbergh has 4 teams interested. We'll offer him max money. If we don't get him, we don't get him. We definitely want this guy. We can get him somewhere. So let's go ahead and offer him max money. Go ahead and offer Lindbergh max money. Yeah, New York, Buffalo, Ottawa, and Toronto are all looking at this guy. And then Pushkarev. Let's go ahead and get him max money. There we go. Okay. So theoretically, that would cover Europe. We might have to come back in case some of them don't sign. That covers Europe. So then Russia and the rest of world. Okay, so then let's just head over to Russia. Try to find, we do have a guy for Russia already, so let's try to find a decent efficiency in rest of world. That's an A-, A-. That's an A with a C instead of a C- in X Factor. This guy's got a B, and if he's A- with B, I'll take that for sure. Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and hire this guy for rest of world. All right, I think that is all scouts. So let's go ahead and advance a couple days. Hopefully we get Krejci and the rest of these scouts. And then we are ready for the next season. So let's go ahead and advance day. We got Krejci. We got Sider extended. There we go. All right, so it looks like our team is good. We got Oberg. We got Tursenbayev. All right, let's keep going here. We got that last name. We got Lindbergh. Pushkarev. All right, anybody else we're waiting on here? Let's see. All right, so what we're going to go ahead and do is just go into coaching staff. We're going to assign all of these guys to where they actually should be. All right, so Shea Weber, we can't assign yet, but we know we have USA covered. I think that's everybody. 15. Are there 15 total regions we want to scout? Let's see. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 13, 15. Okay, yeah, we're good. Oh, we have a guy named Satan on. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, we have all of our scouts. So let's go ahead and sim to next season. We should be able to send them out. And that's when we can change the... That's when we'll go ahead and be able to change the regions for all those guys as well. So looks good to me. No, I don't want to do that. Yep, let's add it to trade block. I don't want all of these slowing down my simming to the season. Bang. Let's go ahead and get rid of these wants as well. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't put any of them back. All right, there we go. Shouldn't get any more trades until then. All right, so I think getting into the next season, I'm gonna get a drink of water really quick. It's taking a lot longer than I expected. I think realistically all we have to do is line edits and then assigning scouts. So let's go ahead and do that because I have 2 first rounders this year. I want to make sure that everybody gets scouted. I knew I wanted Bedard and we ended up getting the lottery, so that's massive. We can go ahead and leave that for now. All right, so we are here. So let's go ahead. There we go. Now we can assign scouts. So we're going to change regions and then send them out. So we don't need AHL North. So let's go ahead and change his region. We want him on USA. All right, so we want him. I think it was USA West. Yes, so we want him in USA West. There we go. All right, we have USA East. All right, so which one do we want at Central? Fuller or Garrison? Garrison has an A+ at Central. Let's see how many prospects there are from Central. If there's a lot, then we're gonna go ahead and toss the other guy because he's got better discovery. Yeah, Central has the most, so realistically I would like to send our B- there so we can get the most accurate scouting. Let's go ahead and send Fuller over to USA Central. I like that a lot. All right, let's get him over there. Yeah, 3 hours and $0 in budget. That's fine. All right, so we've got. Let's go ahead and sort by this. So Datsuk and Tursimbayev. So Tursimbayev is going to be rest of world. So let's go ahead and get him on rest of world. There are actually no prospects. Whatever, that's fine. All right, maybe he'll discover somebody. Who knows? We got Russia. We got 2 at Liga. So let's see. They're both C. Let's see. So this guy. So I'm pretty sure Oberg is gonna be our no. So who's our? Oh, we have 2 Obergs. So I know we got one that was an A+ for Allsvenken. Let's see. So yeah, this A+ at Allsvenken is who we're gonna send there. So change region for Shatan is how I'm gonna say it. We want you to be Allsvenken. There we go. Okay, so we've got Allsvenken, Liga. So let's see. We've got A+ at Liga, A- SHL. He is an A for SHL, and he is. Wait. Did I hear one too many? Oh, there's no way. All right, so let's see. Palmier. We're looking at. Yeah, this is gonna be so extra Liga. He's got an A+. Okay, so theoretically, he's got an A+ in every region. So let's see, NLA, Ice, or Extra Liga, which has the most prospects. NLA, Ice, or Extra Liga. Really doesn't matter. Okay, so we can just leave him where he is. Let's see. So we don't want any duplicate regions. So what region don't we have scouter right now? We have Allsvenken. So with Allsvenken comes Liga and SHL. So realistically, one of these guys can go to a different region. So we have Extra Liga, NLA, DEL, and ICE. So DEL and ICE are going to have to be from one of these guys. Let's see, does Oberg have any? He's not good at either. How about Savan? DEL, he's a B. What about these guys? So he's an A- at NLA. Oh, this guy definitely isn't supposed to be an NLA. He's supposed to be ice. So let's go ahead and change Lindbergh to ice. All right, let's get him over here. There we go. All right, so now we have... We don't have any Bs. Okay, so then we have double Liga, which we don't need. So in Europe, we have DEL. So let's go ahead and toss Sivan on DEL. All right, so we need to go to Europe. He needs to be DEL. There we go. All right, so now let's check mark everything. We got rest of world and Russia. So that is the Russia section. We have DEL, NLA, Extraliga, and ICE. DEL. So we need one of these guys in NLA. So Palmier. What was his NLA? A minus. And what's this guy's? A plus. So what's his Extraliga is A. So yeah, let's go ahead and get Pushkarev in NLA. All right, so NLA. There we go. Okay, so now we have ICE, Extraliga, NLA, Dell. ICE, Extraliga, NLA, Dell. All right, perfect. We've got USA and we've got the juniors. There we go. Okay, so all scouts are theoretically assigned. So let's go ahead and what we're going to do is scout specific players. We want the first 3 rounds fully scouted. So, rest of world has nobody. What about Russia for Datsuk? Scout specific players. We are going to go ahead and what we're going to do is just not playing style. So we want to select and do potential and comparison. Go ahead and remove potential and comparison and do that for the top 90. So there we go. Confirm assignment. All right. All Svenken we have here. Scout specific players. And this is how we're going to do it for all of them. Potential and comparison. So I will go ahead and come back when I got all my scouts sent out. All right. So jumping back in here, we do indeed have all of our scouts sent out. A couple of the regions didn't have enough to send anybody out. So we're just going to leave those for now. But we do have pretty much the top. I would even say like about 120 actively being scouted. The latest return is going to be this April guy for the SHL. They've got a lot of prospects there, especially in the top 90, top 100. So we definitely want to get them scouted though. So we're going to leave it the way it is. Let's go ahead and hop back towards the main menu. And what we're going to go ahead and do is head over to edit lines and see how this team stacks up. So realistically, I think we're looking pretty good. We got a +2 with Zadina on the first line. Oh yeah, that's right. Bedard is a center, and he can't play anywhere else. All right, well, we're leaving him there. I think we get him some veteran. All right, so Krejci already dropped to an 85, so he's probably going to drop off throughout the year. But let's go ahead and get Krejci over here. And then let's go ahead and get... because Robbie Fabry's a sniper. Bedard is a sniper as well. What's Veleno? Veleno's a 2-way forward, so let's go ahead. Yeah, let's get him another 2-way forward to play with. I like that. Actually, what's Rasmussen? He's a sniper. Yeah, we don't want Rasmussen taking too many shots, taking him away from Bedard. So we're going to go ahead and get Kubalik in there. We can go ahead and leave. I mean, yeah, I'd like to leave it like that. I like Fabry, Krejci, Rasmussen. Realistically, we could do Berggren there. Yeah, let's go. That's 2 snipers on a line. What's Rasmussen? He's a sniper as well. What's Halla? Should be a 2-way forward. He's a playmaker. That might actually help that. Yeah, let's go. Ooh. Or you know what? We're going to leave it. I'm going to leave it just like that. Now what happens? Yeah, let's go ahead and leave Zadina on that top line. Maybe he'll get a crap ton of points with Larkin and Raymond. And he can go ahead and keep growing. Let's see. We got Graves and Sider. So Brandstrom. And so maybe Brandstrom and Johnson. What's Hamada look like when we do all that? Yeah, maybe we leave it like that. It's not the best decor. Could be better, but could be worse. It was definitely worse last year. We got Huso and Nedeljkovic, so I like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the AHL squad. See what See what overalls we got. So Casper jumped up to a 76. That's nice to see. Soderblom's up at a 79. So if we really need to call him up, we definitely can. Let's see. That should be preferred lines. Yeah, okay. So what is Casper? Minor scoring forward. What's Soderblom? Fourth line forward. So we can go ahead and leave them like that. Edvinsson is up at an 80. So potentially we could go ahead and get Edvinsson up into the NHL right now. Oh, Johansson grew a lot. All right, so realistically, McIsaac is top 4. I think I want to leave him. Sabrango is top 6. So maybe Sabrango out for Wallander, because Wallander jumped all the way up to a 74 in the offseason. Yeah, Wallander and Lakinen, that's nice. Okay, so Edvinsson. What's his preferred scheme? So player preference is balanced. Well, let's go ahead and see what the coach preference is for line number 3. Coach preference is hold line balanced. So it would definitely, I mean, it'd be about the same as Mata. It'd be about the same as Gardner as well. What about Brandstrom? So it'd definitely be better than Brandstrom. So Edvinsson could take third line time again. Yeah, so let's go ahead and what we're going to do is actually send Brandstrom down. So he's going to play first line time down there. All right, let's see. Brandstrom might be on a one-way contract. He is. I mean, he fits line 1. I can't put him line 1. So, yeah, I mean, if he gets taken off of waivers, he gets taken off of waivers, and we don't worry about his contract. I mean, that's for free, though. Do I want to just try to trade him instead? I could just trade Brandstrom for like a second or a third round pick. All right, let's see what trades people offer for Brandstrom. Because I didn't know Edvinsson was going to jump that much. And if he's NHL ready, I want to get him up here because it showed top 6. So let's go ahead and team management find trade for Eric Brandstrom. Let's see what we can find here. So we got to just go defenseman. And then where's Brandstrom? Let's sort by overall here. There he is. Yeah, we're not going to get much for him because he's top 4 low. Let's see. Anything? We do get some trades. So we got 9. Okay. Third rounder, I would actually just take that straight up. I mean, Kyle Schwint. I think I'm going to take the third rounder straight up. It's an out of division team. And it's a nice draft pick to have. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get... in the system, let's go ahead and get Edvinsson up. Yep, I like that. There we go. Edvinsson's up in the NHL now. Should be pretty good. All right, so I'll go to edit lines. Edit NHL lines because I don't want them doing best lines. I want that bottom 6 the way I have it. Go ahead and go to defense, and Edvinsson should be able to fill in here without being a minus. Oh, Lindstrom grew to an 80 as well. So that's a good depth player. Let's see, let's swap back. No way, that should be a minus. Head coach preferred lines for the AHL is fine with me. Oh, all right. Let's go back to the NHL here. Edit lines. I want to make sure that's not a minus because there's no reason it should be. It is not. Okay, so we're good. Edvinsson can play top 6 time. That'll work for him. These guys get a bonus, and then Cider and Grave should be good there. Let's go ahead and look at what they have set up for the power play. Is Raymond on line 2? That's why. Realistically, would it be better to just hard stack line 1? I mean, honestly, I kind of like that the way it is, but both of them have -1, so we're probably not going to have a good power play. And the 4-man is really bad. That usually doesn't happen that much. All right, let's check penalty kill. It's a 0. We got Kerfoot and Larkin with Cider and Gardner. Okay, I mean, I think I'd rather have Graves there. And then Kerfoot out for Krejci. So then line 2, we have Valeno, Kubalik, Gardner, Johnson. I'm good with that. And then we should have Kerfoot here with, yeah. Okay. I like that a lot. Let's see. Extra lines. Let's check 3-on-3 because I want to win overtimes. I want to be able to pull those out. So realistically, I think we do Bedard, but with Larkin. So let's go ahead and no. Let's go ahead and quick swap Raymond with Larkin. So Larkin, Bedard, Sider. I like that. So now let's swap their side. Quick swap Larkin and Bedard. So Larkin's taking the face-offs. Because Bedard's face-offs are only at 72 right now. So I'm good with that. Line 2. I think we're going to want Raymond with Krejci probably. And then not Eric Johnson. We're going to want neither of those guys. We're going to want Gardner. So let's go ahead and get Eric Johnson out for Jake Gardner. Yep, I like that. All right, so then Raymond. And then we want Krejci here to win those face-offs in 3-on-3 for us. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then 3-on-3, line 3. Yeah, I'm good with that. I like that. Extra attackers should be Larkin and... yeah, I think I'm okay with Sider being there. And then shootout, we want to win shootouts. So let's go Raymond up second. Then Fabry. Yeah, I'm cool with Krejci being there. But then not Sider. We're going to go with... do we do Kubalik or... nah, I think we do... I think we put in Bedard there, right? Let's see. Yeah, we put in Bedard. All right. I think we have all of the lines set up the way we want. Scratch is Wallman Lindstrom. Realistically, we should bring up another forward to scratch. What does our AHL look like? Because right now is when we could do all the AHL free agent signings and grab a scratch guy. Yeah, I mean, we want the AHL team doing well for the coach. Defense is going to be great. Let's go ahead and sign a couple forwards. I think let's go ahead and sign 4 forwards. So let's go ahead and sign 5 forwards in between like 73 and 77. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's look at free agency and do that really quick. All right, so 73 and 77 is the free agents we're going to be looking at. So let's see what we got here. So they're all going to be rentals, so we're cool with that. Let's go forwards, UFAs. We don't want to deal with any RFA rights. All right, looks like we're good. Fix Wolanski. I mean, here's the thing. Maybe he has a crazy year and he grows to like a 79. Who knows with that top 9. So I think we're going to go ahead and grab up... oh, Nylander wouldn't be... Alexander Nylander wouldn't be a bad one to grab up at all for AHL production. Yeah. Let's go ahead and sign up Nylander. We'll go ahead and give him $950 on a 2-way for a year. That's good with me. We still have 20 mil of cap space, so we definitely have the room to do it. Let's grab up, I think Fix Wolanski would be a good one. Yeah, Fix Wolanski will be a good one. Let's go ahead and grab him up at $950, one year 2-way. All right, what about like someone down here? Top 6 low, Puustinen. Maybe he can have a good year and he can grow some bit. He can grow a bit. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead. We also need that depth guy for the NHL. I mean, like Mulligan would be good for that. Yep. Let's go ahead and grab up Mulligan. I like that. $950 on a 2-way. And then another AHL guy. So what if we just sort by potential? What happens? Abruzzese? Perfect. Top 9 high or top 6 low? Let's go Abruzzese. I like Abruzzese. Let's do that. All right, $950. There we go. All right, we should be able to get those guys taken care of. Let's advance a couple more days and see what we're looking at. We are in preseason, so I'm not worried about games coming up or anything. So we got Malgin. Decline edit trade block. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the stuff on the block again. All right, that should be fine. We shouldn't get as many trade offers. Advance another day. Let's keep going. See if we can get those guys. Fix Lansley, average Averly, Nylander. All right, it looks like we got them all. Okay. So let's go ahead and edit lines here. Let's go to the AHL. Let's do best lines and then adjust it however we need to. All right, so go to the AHL here. Now, guys, we want to make sure we get in our Casper, Soderblom, Wallander, and Lakanen. Okay, perfect. So let's do head coach preferred lines. So we got Johansson, Wallander in. We got Lakanen in. I think maybe let's go Lakanen with Osterley. Yep, I like Lakanen getting that top line time. What happens if we do it like this? Realistically, I mean, I'm cool with that. What about McIsaac on the top instead of Sabrango? Yeah, I'm cool with Osterley and Sabrango not really having the most time. I'd rather these guys be playing the best they can. So I like that. Okay, now what about offense? What are we looking like? Yeah, I mean, that's very heavy, and we still got our two guys. So that's going to be, I think this team is going to perform really well. I'd rather have the bottom. I mean, he's got top 9. Top 9. Now this is top 6. Yeah, we could do that. He's got 65 face-offs. What about him? 65, and Nylander is at 60. I mean, I'm good with it being like that, though. Yeah, I'm cool with that. And then NHL here. Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot better than it did last year with Bedard, Krejci, Berggren, Kerfoot, Halla. We got Raymond growing. The defense definitely looks better with Graves, Sutter, Johnson, Gardner, Mata, Edvinsson. Now, here's my thing, is this team could be a lot better if I could get Zadina, like, on... Well, I mean, I don't really have a spot for Zadina if I were to get, like, another first-line player to play with Larkin and Raymond. But Zadina is a sniper, so hopefully he can actually get some goals up there with a playmaker and a two-way forward. Yeah. Okay. I think this is how we're going to run this year. We still have 2 first-rounders for next year. So we will go ahead and... Let's go ahead and get the first month of simulation done here. And then we will judge it based off of that. So let's go ahead and get to the regular season here. I also need to stop and... we're going to go ahead and assign scouts on January 1st. So I got to make sure I remember to do that. Probably in the next video. I don't think I'm going to go that far in this one. So let's go ahead and, yep, salary cap compliance, all good. On waivers, starting effective October 11th, I think that said. All right, so I think we're good there. So let's go ahead and get into this first month. Other than that, I think we've got all the lines taken care of the way we want them. So let's just see how this first month goes. Let's see. We got a divisional opponent here. They're 0-1-1. We got a 3-2 win. That's not bad. We're looking on Husso this year again. 5-4 win. So we're able to score goals. We scored 3 and 5. So not too bad. 7-3 win. There we go. All right. How about Buffalo? What can we do against them? 3-1 loss. Rasmussen's been injured. So I don't want to just... I mean... I could best lines the NHL at this point, but that might actually take out Edvinsson and put in Lindstrom. No. Let's go and edit manually. So Rasmussen is injured. Let's go ahead and move up Berggren to play with Fabry and Krejci. And then I should have a scratched forward. Not yet. So we gotta go grab one of them from the AHL. So let's go ahead and grab... We might even just grab Nylander from the AHL. Actually, you know what? Soderblom gets his chance. There we go. All right, go to edit lines. Edit NHL lines. We're also going to have to edit AHL. And then we're going to leave Soderblom up, and he's just going to be... he is going to be our scratch player for this season. So let's go ahead and grab Soderblom. There we are. All right. Substituting all lines there. There we go. Okay, I think we are set on that. Let's go to AHL here. Gotta go ahead and let's move up Casper. You're getting first line time now. We can go ahead and leave Hannes there. And let's go ahead and find the guy we want to put in. So Doucette or Lombardi? He's got top 9 medium. Doucette, no, definitely not Doucette. So Lombardi, you're getting your chance. There we go. You get fourth line AHL time. Go ahead and go to the power play here. Soderblom was online. Oh, okay, that fixed itself. All right, sweet, that fixed itself. All right, let's go back to the NHL here. And we should be good. So then when Rasmussen comes back, we just take out Soderblom. So yeah, I don't think he actually even came out. So we're just going to go ahead and... Oh, we got to stop simulating. We're not seeing what's happening. We're 4-2. Okay, so we ended up beating the Islanders 6-3. And we ended up losing to Toronto. They're a good team. So that's a hard one to say. Like, it's 6-4. We even scored 4 goals against them. So that's not too bad. Yep, let's go ahead and get Rasmussen back in. All right, so to Blom, you're scratching. All right, so let's go ahead and get Rasmussen back in here. Is he a left wing? There he is. All right, sweet. Andy grew to an 81. Yeah, I didn't even think to look at that. All right, let's see. I just want to make sure because that. Okay, so he is there. Perfect. Okay, cool. Isaac. Neither of them have any points. Doesn't. Oh, what? Over 4 games, there's 1 defenseman with a point. All right, what about forwards? What are we looking like? Hiroshi. Oh my. What the heck? Oh, have I scored like 2 goals in 4 games with all these high-level players down here? That doesn't make any sense. All right. Don't want to look at NHL stats yet because I don't want to see like someone with 3 games and no goals or something like that. Oh my, stop simulating. All right, we're 4-2-1. Shootout loss to Calgary. Okay. And we got a game here against San Jose. I would like to get at least a point out of this, preferably 2. And Berggren's been injured now, so Soderblom's coming back in. Head coach is just replaced. He's on the bottom 6, so I'm cool with that. And a 3-1 win against San Jose. Okay. So we are only 8 games in here, but we can definitely go ahead and take a peek at what some players are doing. Dylan Larkin is definitely performing. So 6 assists, either Raymond's scoring a bunch or Zadina is. So let's go ahead and take a look. Preferably, I would actually have Zadina be scoring these goals. So Zadina's got 6 points in 8 games. That's really good. Krejci's got 8 points in 8 games. Nice. Fabry, Raymond's playing well. Yeah, all in all, this looks pretty good. Anyone like really not performing? Sider's got 3 points in 8 games. He's a defenseman. That's cool. Edvinson's a 0. I'm cool with him not having a plus or a minus. I am very cool with that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the goalies. Nedeljkovic is 4-0. Husso is 1-2-1. But it looks like Husso's just... They're way too many shots against, probably. 4 games, 138. So you're talking that's like 30... almost 35 shots a game. So yeah, he's faced 20 more shots than him, so that's why. And he's only let in 1 extra goal, so just no goal support for Husso. That's what's happening. So he's playing good, so I don't think we have to change anything when it comes to that. I think we're all set up. Nedeljkovic is actually simulating really well as well. He's got all 4, so that's really nice. He's got 4 out of the 5 wins. We got a good backup here, so I'm okay with that. See what we're looking at here. The last thing I would want to check is going to be the power play or penalty kill for Detroit. So 5-2-1. We are above Tampa Bay, Florida, Ottawa, and Buffalo. I would expect that to change a lot. Goals for per game. Wow, the NH. What? What is happening? Toronto's a good defensive team. The only good defensive team. There's just a lot of goals being scored here. All right, power play. We're at 21.9. That's pretty good. I'm okay with that. Our PK is off the charts at 94%. So I think we're good there as well. So I think we're just sticking with this. I think we got the right people in place. I think we got a decent setup for the year. We're way higher on goals for than goals against. And we're sitting in a playoff spot right now. The only team with a game in hand is Buffalo, and they're sitting all the way down at 3 points. They haven't done anything, so I think we're doing good. I think trade deadline is where we might actually take a peek at it, like, in depth, and possibly just trade both firsts for a player. If we don't do that, then we might just use next year to draft one more high-end player, and then that'll be our core for the future. It'll be moving after Larkin. It'll end up being Raymond, Sider, Bedard, and whoever we draft next year, if that's what we do, because we could give up both of the other firsts for the first overall, probably, depending on who makes it there. If a team like from 12th jumps all the way up, or from 11th, then we could probably grab that up realistically. If it's a team that was supposed to have the first overall, they probably wouldn't trade it for anything. They want that franchise player that they can build their team around. So yep, I think that is all for this video. We will go ahead and simulate probably up to the trade deadline, maybe finish up the season in the next one. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.